The story starts. Wow! I'd never been to the Imperial Palace before. It's so beautiful. It must be lovely for you to see this scenery every day, Your Majesty. It won't be long until I get to enjoy it as well once I move into the palace, right? I'm not sure. Oh, you don't look too well, Your Majesty. Is it because of me? I really want to get along with you. This woman is my husband's mistress. A few days ago, Your Majesty, I was just walking along yesterday when a really handsome gentleman started talking to me. This is the Beastkin Empire. I could tell he was a leopard beastkin, and he was so handsome that my hair went poof and turned into feathers. Bunting, white-eye, nightingale, beastkin are humans whose essence is more akin to that of animals. Today marks the 5th year since I moved to the Beastkin Empire. I will only add a few accessories today for a classier look. It's been so long since Her Majesty had breakfast with His Majesty, so we should make her look alluring. We'll make her look so breathtaking that the Empress's brand appears on His Majesty's body. Betty. Oh no! I'm sorry, Your Majesty. It's all right. Brands mean nothing to me. You don't need to be so cautious about mentioning them. I don't expect a brand to appear at this point anyway, Your Majesty. What do we do? Apparently, there is a woman who claims that His Majesty's brand has appeared on her. I heard that Titi came with you in your carriage. Where is she? Titi? He already has a nickname for her, I see. I would like for us to speak alone first. All right. It has been a while since we have spoken. Did you sleep well last night? They say those with your brand on their bodies give you a sense of peace and longing. I thought it was all exaggerated, but it is actually true. It was soft and warm in her arms. He has no qualms speaking about another woman to me. I am glad to hear it. Does this mean you have imprinted on her as well, Your Majesty? No, you sound concerned. She has your brand on her. I cannot help but be concerned about this, as your Empress. Is that all? Should there be more? I shall get going then. May the sun of the Empire always shine brightly. Sob. Demios, ahaha. It tickles. Did I scare you? No, you were amazing. You must be the one I imprint with, Sepia. I just know it. Imprint? Yes, beasts can have something called brands, you see. What's that? It's when the name of your destined mate appears on your body. Stop lying. That's ridiculous. I swear, it's true. And beastkin who have those brands are destined to fall in love with their mate. But I'm a human, not a beastkin like you. Your name won't appear on my body. It's all right. Your name will appear on mine. You're the only one for me. Destiny is quite fascinating, isn't it? I'm all His Majesty talks about, right? That's what it's like to have a brand. I see. I should get going. My brand seems to keep making me want to stay by His Majesty. Oh, you haven't seen my brand yet, right, Your Majesty? What do you think? So that is Demios's brand, something I do not have. I didn't think it would appear in this spot, but His Majesty seems quite happy about it. So, don't you worry, Your Majesty. I will warm His Majesty's bed from now on, in your place. What did she just say? I told you to be more careful. You are very precious to me. I apologize, Your Majesty. I must have tripped on my dress. Why were you two together? I came here with Her Majesty in her carriage. I wanted to visit you in secret to surprise you. Oh my. I nearly missed you. Why did you return, Your Majesty? Did you have something else to discuss with me? Sepia, what I said before, Your Majesty. I am a little tired. Could we go and rest? All right. Let us head back now. I can't sleep. Her hostile intentions are clear. Don't you worry, Your Majesty. I will warm His Majesty's bed from now on. It has been a long time since I had to face such intense hostility. I have been through a lot to be where I am today. I can't give in now. I must continue to carry out my duty as the Empress. Oh, it's so cold. How did I end up all the way here? You are dressed too lightly. The night air is cold. Who is this man? What are you doing here? Is he a carnivore or an herbivore? He gives off the energy of a vicious beast of some sort. I just got lost while taking a look around the palace. Could you guide me back, my lady? This man doesn't know that I am the Empress. All right. I do have to thank you for lending me your cloak. He has scars all over his body. Could he have just returned from the barbarian raid? Could you tell me your name? Are you interested in me? Please do not jest. You must know what this necklace means. You are married. I apologize. Please just call me Roxanne. If you keep going this way, you will reach the gates. Thank you for your help, madam. You may return my cloak when we meet again. It won't be long. Thank you. I will take my leave then. It won't be long? He must be a guest for the victory banquet. Where were you this late at night? I was so worried, Your Majesty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take such a long walk. Oh my, what is this cloak? It looks like it's for men. It's nothing. I'm going to bed now, so you may leave. Are you all right, Your Majesty? I had some warm tea brewed for you because you said you couldn't sleep. Oh, I'm all right. I feel much better now. Roxanne, he was like the opposite of Demios. He seems to be from abroad based on his black hair and golden eyes. I'll return his cloak the next time I see him. Though I don't know if I'll ever see him again. Pardon me? I pushed Tidy from behind? Are you really playing innocent? Don't tell me you are referring to her tripping over herself outside the drawing room. That was just an accident. I suggest you stop playing games. Especially when it comes to Tidy and I. I did not push Miss Tidy. I suppose I can let it slide this time, since Tidy did not get hurt. As I just told you, I had absolutely nothing to do with that fall. Do not make this a bigger issue than it is. If you continue to be so stubborn, I will have no choice but to interrogate you further. Do you have proof? Proof that I pushed her. So you were interrogating me without any proof at all. You never had any interest in what I had to say. No need to get so emotional now. Tidy has no reason to lie to me like that. Do you really believe she has no reason, Your Majesty? For Tidy to frame me, the Empress, like that? Enough. There is no need for further debate. For the last time, it wasn't me. Please excuse me now. Enjoy the rest of your meal. Demios, what happened to the Demios I knew? So we meet again. You are. Only members of the Imperial family have access to this area. How did you get in? Well, let's keep this a secret between us then. I was walking and enjoying the fall colors when I ended up here. The red leaves are quite pretty over that way. Have you seen them? No, not yet. Come with me then. I am sure they will be even more beautiful if we see them together. What are you trying to say? It's nice to share pretty sights with a friend, isn't it? A friend? Yes, I have been out on the battlefield for so long that I do not know anyone here. It does get lonely. Since this is our second time running into each other, why don't we become friends? All right. It is an honor. If we are to become true friends, I should let him know who I am. I cannot hide my identity forever. Before that, shall we introduce each other? Good point. I am, oh my, is that you, Your Majesty? I didn't expect to see you here. How did Tidy get into the Empress's palace grounds? What brings you here? Roxanne must know who I am now. His Majesty asked if I liked any place within the palace in particular. It seems that he wishes to gift them to me. So, I was looking around the palace grounds and ended up here. This lake is so pretty. If we mowed down all those reeds over there, we could plant camellias in the winter and cherry trees in the spring. That will not be possible. But why? You seem to refuse everything I suggest since the first day we met, Your Majesty. I cannot believe she is not only after my position but the imperial family's land as well. Why has the goddess granted Demios' brand to someone like her? This area lies behind the Empress's palace and is reserved only for members of the imperial family. Really? I had no idea. Does that mean this person next to you is part of the imperial family as well? I am Her Majesty's friend. Oh, I did not know Her Majesty had friends. What were the two of you doing here? We were taking a walk. How nice! I was just getting bored on my own. May I join you too? I'm afraid not, as I do not walk with strangers. This man knows how to turn someone down elegantly. Oh, I see what's going on now. Your Majesty, you had a lover as well. Oh, I see what's going on now. Your Majesty, you had a lover as well. Phew. I'm so glad. I wouldn't want you to be lonely all by yourself, Your Majesty. Oh, don't worry about any rumors. I'm smart enough to know that you'd want to keep this a secret. He is not my lover, but a friend. You have just insulted him greatly. Oh my, in that case, I apologize. But, are you really not lovers? That look, that is the same look she gave me in the drawing room when she showed me her brand. She acts innocent, but her eyes are full of deep hostility. Well, just because you are a mistress, does not mean everyone else has a lover. I didn't expect him to be so firm. Oh, I apologize. Please excuse me. So you knew that she is His Majesty's mistress? Everyone in the capital has heard about her. His Majesty is very fond of her. If you attack Miss Tidy like that, you may become the Emperor's target. Are you worried about me? No, then will you protect me from the Emperor, Your Majesty? We are friends now after all. All right. It's getting late, so I should get going. I shall see you again at the victory banquet. I didn't get the chance to thank him. They still haven't been able to enter the capital? I don't understand why, but this seems like a terrible way to treat them. What could he be thinking? What were you just discussing? Oh, Your Majesty. We were just talking about the barbarian raid forces. We heard that they still haven't been able to enter the capital. Cannot be true. I was told that they arrived over a month ago. Yes, but they haven't been allowed past the city gates and are camping outside the walls. His Majesty has ordered them to stand by. Stand by? I don't know either, but I have never seen national heroes being treated like this. I see. Thank you for letting me know. Why did Demios order them to stay outside the capital's walls? The raid forces are the ones being celebrated at the upcoming victory banquet. I should ask him myself. Your Majesty. Madame Lemedy? His Majesty is waiting for you in the drawing room. His Majesty? Your Majesty? Why have you not sat down? Is there something wrong? He looks so irritated. Could this be about what I just heard? Tidy told me that you were at the lake with a man. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Of course Tidy would have told him. And? Did she cry again, saying that she was insulted? Who is this man you called to meet at the lake in private? Were you caught by Tidy while having a secret rendezvous? Pardon? He and I are just friends. How ridiculous. A male and female just being friends? It is possible for me, though it may not be for you. More importantly, Your Majesty, I was just coming to see you. Why? Please rescind your order to have the barbarian raid forces stand by outside the capital gates. You have no right to get involved. I do. Just as they are your people, they are my people as well. Whatever hostility might be between you and Duke Leopold, they are still heroes who sacrificed everything for the Empire all these years. You must treat them with the respect they are due. Do not speak of this any longer. His hair is fluttering even though all the windows are closed. This is a sign of beastification. Do as you wish, then. Why is he so angry? Ha, are you all right, Your Majesty? I am fine. Madame Lemedy, please send a messenger to the east gates of the capital, and have him relay that they are allowed to enter the capital. I shall use my authority to provide them with accommodation as well. Yes, Your Majesty. Wait, how was Roxon able to enter the palace then? He said he was also part of the raid forces. The gates have opened. We finally got permission to enter the capital. Were the gates really open for us, Vice Captain? Yes, I guess the Emperor finally came to his senses. If you speak that way about the imperial family inside the capital, you will get arrested before the victory banquet. They can try all they want. We were in that living hell for 10 whole years. How dare they treat us so poorly? Where is Lord Roxon, by the way? Well, oh, here he comes. Where have you been, Lord Roxon? The capital gates have just been opened. I know. I was just coming from there. The Emperor finally gave us permission to enter the capital. I expected him to wait until the day of the victory banquet. It wasn't the Emperor. Her Majesty the Empress is the one who allowed it. That makes more sense. That high and mighty Emperor would never have let us in before the banquet. Don't worry. He will certainly come to regret it. Pardon? As the commander of the raid forces, I order you. Return to the capital. The day of the victory banquet, His Majesty and Her Majesty have arrived. Everyone is looking at us. This is our first official appearance since Demios took in a mistress. I'm sure everyone wants to know how our relationship has changed since. And I knew Demios would give Tidy special treatment, but I never expected him to give her a seat of honor, reserved for members of the imperial family. Calm down. I cannot show how much this affects me in front of all these people. The hero of this victory banquet, the commander of the raid forces, Duke Claude Leopold, has arrived. Goodness, so that's, oh my, Roxon? Roxon was Duke Leopold? But Duke Leopold's first name is Claude. Was he trying to hide the fact that he was the Duke? I welcome your victorious return. I, Claude Leopold, have returned after defeating the barbarians. We intend to keep searching for more magic stone mines, and are exploring the areas that have not yet been mapped out. Just one mine brings in an astronomical amount of money, but 6? That is quite the achievement. You did well. I applaud you for your achievements, Duke. What do you wish for as a reward? Everyone assumed he'd ask for the barbarian lands or maybe the West, considering their value. But he simply said, I would like a blessing from Her Majesty. Surprised, she replied, A blessing from me? You should ask the High Priest instead. After all, the maiden with the Star of Ishtar is the saint of the Empire, the one who has the right to bestow blessings. She thought about it and decided, I shall do so. I've never blessed anyone, but I feel as though I can do it for Roxon. As the Star of Ishtar, I bestow my blessing upon you, Duke Leopold. Afterward, she needed to congratulate him. Yes, I have been out on the battlefield for so long that I do not know anyone here. It does get lonely, he said. She offered, Since this is our second time running into each other, why don't we become friends? She gently blessed him with words. May you break free from loneliness and find your place in life. Then the ball commenced. Now, His Majesty and Her Majesty will have the first dance. Amidst the celebration, she was asked, Is he here? Your lover, I mean, she replied firmly. Just as I told you before, I have not taken a lover. But stay away from Duke Leopold. Why should I? She was challenged. You have no right to interfere with whatever connections I make. She excused herself. Your Majesty, someone called. Is there a problem? You look unwell. She brushed it off. It's nothing. Shall we? Yes, Your Majesty. She wondered, is that why he likes her? Because she makes him smile, unlike me? Later, she was introduced. Hello, Lady Tidy. I cannot tell you how nice it is to meet you. I was looking forward to meeting you as well. Everyone was eager to gain Tidy's favor. She said, I missed my debutante because I wasn't very healthy at the time. But thank you all for such a warm welcome. Her parents greeted her. There you are, our dear Tidy. Our lovely daughter. Whispers spread. Those small-town nobles are using Tidy to act as if they are of higher status. You're right. They took her in when she was already fully grown, but they act like they're her birth parents. Someone gushed. Oh, anyway. Duke Leopold, though, he was far more handsome than I had ever imagined. I always thought His Majesty was the most perfect male specimen in the Empire, but I find the Duke more attractive. His Majesty is, well, a little too beautiful, isn't he? You're right. He outshines most women. The Duke, on the other hand, seems so strong and protective. Comparisons were inevitable. Both were imperial family and descendants of divine beastkin. That's also why Demios was so wary of Roxon. Then someone asked, Are you looking for a partner? How about our eldest son, Galard Louv? But the son was known as a drunkard and a lout. What kind of noble lady would want such a man? Others whispered. Leeching off tidy isn't enough for them. They might have been contaminated by all kinds of things, don't you think? They are the heroes we are celebrating. How could he say such a thing? Laughter broke in. Ha ha, oh, have you heard? That His Majesty opened the capital gates to the raid forces ahead of time. That's right. With the festivities around the corner, I was starting to get anxious. His Majesty is, after all, the most fair and just beastkin of the Empire. Dear Tidy, a silver wolf and a white deer. Aren't they just the most wonderful pair? Don't you agree, Tidy? She answered calmly. I was actually the one who asked His Majesty to allow the raid forces inside the capital. A voice snapped. That can't be. I'm the one who ordered to open the gates. How could she lie so blatantly with such an innocent face? Someone responded. Oh my, is that true? I had no idea you were so thoughtful. It was nothing. They are the ones who brought glory to the Empire, so I wanted them to be treated well and had to pester His Majesty about it. Confusion erupted. What do you mean? The person who ordered to open up the gates was Her Majesty the Empress. Roxanne confirmed. That's right. It was all thanks to Her Majesty. Others added. That's not all. Her Majesty even arranged our accommodations for us. Even those who were unable to make it here tonight are grateful to you, Your Majesty. As expected of the Star of Ishtar, the Beastkin Empire has been at peace ever since Her Majesty arrived. That's right. Her Majesty has also started all kinds of charity work to help the poor. The Mother of the Empire possesses both mercy and wisdom. But then, one lingering thought remained. Why would His Majesty's mistress tell such a lie? But why would His Majesty's mistress tell such a lie? Oh, well, I thought the gates were opened because of my request to His Majesty. Ha, that makes no sense. The great son of the Empire could never be swayed by mere pillow talk. Pillow talk? Are you referring to my daughter as some common prostitute? You have spent too long in the barbarian lands. Where are your manners? Count Louv. Are you insulting my men and calling them barbaric? You seem unaware of what can happen when you speak so carelessly. Duke Leopold. Dear, look at those ears. For shame. How embarrassing. I misspoke, Your Grace. Please forgive me. My father was being too harsh. I would like to make it up to you with a dance, Your Grace. I would like to dedicate my first dance to Her Majesty, to whom I owe so much. May I have the honor of this dance? Are you upset that I hid my identity? It would be a lie to say no, but I also did not tell you that I am the Empress, so we will call it even. But my name is also Roxanne. It's my childhood name. My mother gave it to me. I am much more attached to it than Claude. So, I would like you to keep calling me Roxanne, since we are friends already. All right. So you made it back alive, Roxanne. It is all thanks to you, Your Majesty. And thanks to them as well. It doesn't matter anymore. There is nothing you can do. You cannot say anything. Just keep watching things get taken away from you. I am the Emperor now. Both the Empire and the Empress are mine. Now you must be tired. Go rest up. I shall get going. Dit. D asterisk 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 it. D asterisk 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 it all. How dare that little whelp humiliate me in front of all those nobles? That teacup was worth a fortune. How could you break it? You're the one who insulted the raid forces first, you know. Shut up, woman. How dare you shout at me when you can't even take proper care of your own child? How could you let Galard get so drunk that he misses the ball? Why are you bringing him up right now? And why is that my fault? Mother, father, please calm down. This isn't our only chance. I'll talk to His Majesty and make sure we have another good opportunity. Our sweet little daughter. I knew I could count on you. I had a favor to ask of you, Tidy. What if you were to ask His Majesty for a good sword for Galard? You know, he dreams of being a knight. Also, we have been looking for a house in the capital, but we cannot find anything to our satisfaction. Could you ask His His Majesty will come to see me soon. Could you please leave now? Oh, right. The most important thing is for you to steal His Majesty's heart. Yes, yes. We shall get going. And don't forget to ask the Emperor about what we just told you, all right? They're so annoying. Af. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Those hyenas. How dare they keep asking me for favors? And they keep saying foolish things in front of everyone like the useless idiots they are. What are you waiting for? Clean this up at once. Of course. Ah. I finally feel better. Get a carriage ready. I am going to go see His Majesty. As soon as I make His Majesty fall for me, I'll get rid of those Louvre fools for good. What brings you here, Titi? You did not come to see me, so I came to you, Your Majesty. Is that all right? His Majesty's chiseled body, it's so beautiful to behold. I swear I'll make him mine. Your Majesty, I have been waiting for this moment this whole time. You don't seem upset that I didn't come to visit. You are always so submissive, unlike someone I know. He's thinking of the Empress. You are branded onto my chest, after all. I belong to you, Your Majesty. Always. You prefer frail females. You want a fool who can't do anything without you. Ha, Your Majesty, if I can make you mine, I'll be whatever you want. A frail and foolish female. Just you wait. I'll make sure to tear you away from the Empress completely. On the third day of the victory celebrations, he thought, I have so much to do, I shouldn't stay too long tonight. Roxanne isn't here anyway, so, then he caught himself. Oh dear, what am I thinking? Roxanne's presence shouldn't have anything to do with this. But just then, someone greeted him, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. May I have the honor of this dance with you? Confusion spread. Who is he? No, please dance with me first. Another man shouted, Your Majesty. I am the second son of a count. I easily outrank these two. The commotion stirred whispers. What is going on with these men? The rumors must be true. What rumors? Someone asked. It appears that the Empress invites a different male into her palace each evening. Shock rippled. Is that true, Your Majesty? Elsewhere, Lady Tidy appeared distressed. When asked, she hesitated, then admitted, I heard that Her Majesty is taking in a different male each night. I'm worried His Majesty might find out and be upset. Asked not to spread it further, she nodded. Oh, please keep this between us. So, you mustn't tell anyone else. But another asked, Is there any proof to this rumor? She was warned, please refrain from spreading such rumors. Consider how hurtful this would be for Her Majesty. The others softened. Oh Moo, we didn't consider that. You are so kind-hearted, Lady Tidy. But Tidy sighed. If that rumor is true, I'd actually be relieved. I was worried Her Majesty might be alone every night because of me. Suddenly, chaos erupted. Out of my way! Gallard Louvre staggered through, reeking of alcohol. Did you just push my maid? The Empress demanded. Gallard sneered. I heard you like to have men come into your palace every night. Invite me to your bedroom and I guarantee you won't want anyone else. The Empress was furious. I will not forget this insolence. Don't be like that, he tried, but how rude of you. She snapped and threw him out. Roxanne? Someone asked. Are you hurt? She shook her head. No, I'm all right. But concern lingered. There seems to be a strange rumor going around about you. Not for long until I take care of it, she said, but he cautioned, the more people share it, the more these rumors take flight. That shameless man just insulted you because of that rumor, didn't he? A pause, then, so, use me. Pardon? She blinked. Make me your lover, Your Majesty. What do you, make everyone believe that I am? If I stayed by your side, at least you won't have to deal with what just happened. She hesitated, then nodded. Okay. Shall we go then, Sepia? She froze. Sepia? No one has called me by that name in so long. I've only been called Empress or Your Majesty. He led her to a quiet garden. Why did you bring me here? A garden at night is a typical rendezvous spot for secret lovers. Her thoughts churned. Am I really doing the right thing? He asked, "What's on your mind?" She replied, "I was wondering if you had a lover of your own, Roxanne. If so, asking your help in this way would be a great discourtesy to her." He looked away. "Well, I did have one in the past. Someone I loved. And I still love her." Her eyes widened. "However, we were forced apart by circumstances beyond our control. Too much time has passed for me to return to her side." She whispered, "I see. I am sure she is still waiting for you." "Do you think so?" he asked quietly. They stood in silence, then he murmured, "Oh, we mustn't. Hurry and come into my arms." She hesitated, then embraced him, only to realize, what a perfect place to start rumors. "What do you?" she began, but he smiled. "We deserve a little fun too, don't you think? We deserve a little fun too, don't you think? Just stay still for a moment. We're a little too close. Is that the Empress? Oh moo, and isn't that Duke Leopold next to her?" This was all part of Roxanne's plan. Now that people have seen us like this, word will spread in no time. "Are you cold?" "No, I am fine. What is he thinking?" "I am glad to hear it. How much of this is an act?" "Oh moo! That rumor just now must be true. I never imagined that Duke Leopold would be the Empress's lover. Then the rumor about Her Majesty bringing in different males every night must be false." "Of course. Duke Leopold would never allow it." Roxanne's plan worked perfectly. "The stares we are receiving are so bold. It's a little overwhelming. Could we go somewhere else with less people?" "Let us go to the balcony then. Thank you for your help. Though I do worry about the trouble you might have to go through because of me. I am the one who volunteered to be used." "Why did he help me?" "It's too big a favor to be done out of pure friendship." "Roxanne, Your Majesty. This way. I saw Her Majesty coming this way. So you are not even trying to hide it now." "Why should I?" "How surprising. Do you have no pride as the Empress? Or did your brand just appear on the Duke all of a sudden?" "I simply found a way to get rid of the unsavory rumors surrounding me. And that is to use Duke Leopold. I offered to help Her Majesty. Because no one would dare to approach her so recklessly if I stay by her side. It would be best for you, Your Majesty, to look into the source of this rumor. Who knows who the next rumor might target?" "Why, Your Majesty, it's too cold out here. Let us go elsewhere." "All right. Just remember this. Anyone who gets involved with the Duke ends up in ruin and despair." "Sepia. I apologize, but may I excuse myself first?" "Roxanne, he had to take that insult all because of me, of course. I feel so bad. A few days later, just remember this. Anyone who gets involved with the Duke ends up in ruin and despair." What did Demios mean by that? "Madame Lenity, you have served in the palace for many years, have you not?" "Yes, my mother served the late princess, after all." "Then, you must know a lot about Roxanne, I mean, what Duke Leopold was like in the past. Though he has returned a hero, the Duke was once a helpless young boy swept up by unfortunate rumors. You know that the late Emperor Giladier, His Majesty's father, had an older brother named Roximus, right? His son is Duke Claude Leopold. Though this rumor is kept secret, they say that Roximus was next in line to the throne, but that he gave up the position to his younger brother Giladier, who then became the emperor. This is why, once Duke Leopold was born, late Empress Yurdiel was so wary of him. The Duke fell ill for mysterious reasons one day, and was even bedridden for a time. The brother who gave up his throne, and his son, born of imperial blood, Lord Roximus, and his wife were fully aware of this, so they were always very cautious. But in the end, they both passed away from an infectious disease." "An infectious disease? What about Roxanne?" "He had just returned from studying abroad, so he was able to avoid catching the disease. But this ended up working against his favor." "What do you mean?" "The residents of the territory grew suspicious of the successor, the only one not affected by the disease. A rumor quickly spread about the Duke bringing the disease with him and being at the root of everything. They said that a curse had befallen the imperial family. That is ludicrous. On top of that, They apparently discovered several dead animals and a mysterious magic circle in his room as well. The maid who first discovered it testified to this, so all the rumors were taken as truth. So this is what Demios was referring to on the balcony. But the Duke I know would never do such a thing. Someone must have framed him. I think so too. Thank you for sharing, Madame Lemedy. I thought you ought to know, Your Majesty. Whatever your relationship with the Duke may be, there is nothing to worry about us. Of course not. But I will be on your side no matter what happens, Your Majesty. No, that's not, Your Majesty. You have a guest. A guest? Greetings, Your Majesty. May I steal some of your time? Roxanne must have had such a hard life since he was a child. I might get the wrong idea if you keep staring like that. Oh, I apologize. But what do you mean? Never mind. Do you have a favorite tea? I would like some Bremen tea if you have it. I am surprised you picked this tea. Beastkin tend not to enjoy it. My lover used to like this tea. I see, what a coincidence. I really like this tea as well. In any case, what brings you here today? I would like to borrow the map of the palace grounds in your possession, Sepia. The map? May I ask why? I am looking for the keepsake that my father hid somewhere in the palace. Madame Lemedy told me about his father, Roximus. I'm sure Roxanne has his reasons to be looking for such a thing. All right. I will lend you my map. Thank you. I will report to you once a week to ensure that I have not lost it. That is not necessary. I trust you, Roxanne. But that way, I have an excuse to see you at least once a week, Sepia. How beautifully the snow has piled up. Would you like to take a walk with me? Are you cold at all? No, I'm fine. It's quite nice actually. What he said earlier sounded like he wanted to keep seeing me. Roxanne, I look over there, Sepia. A fox? Here? Could it be a beastskin? It can't be. No adult beastskin would walk around in animal form like that. Does it want me to pet it? How sweet. Judging by how friendly it is, it might have an owner who's looking for it. You're right. A fox this tame, I guess it isn't friendly to everyone. It only seems to like you, Sepia. It seems to take me as his rival. I assume that means it's a male fox. What? Haha, his rival? You, Roxanne? And this little one? You seem more interested in that fox than me. Don't be silly. Oh. Where are you going? Oh dear. I didn't intend for that to happen, but it looks like my rival is gone now. You seem glad he's gone, Roxanne. Did you know that friends can get jealous as well? You make it sound like you were jealous of that fox. I was, a little, actually, very much so. I hope you'll like me more than anyone else. Crudoir Manor. Look at me, Jasper. I'm a human. A human. Jasper Crudoir, captain of the Imperial Knights, a fox beast in. I can see that, but please put on some clothes first, Utensil. I understand that you're excited, Utensil, but it's already been hours. I'm not just excited. Utensil Crudoir, a fox beast in. Everyone else was able to take their human form as soon as they were born, but I couldn't for over 20 years. I've lived as a fox all my life. Do you have any idea what that was like? I'm sorry. But then wait, is this about Her Majesty again? Of course. She's the one who enabled me to take on a human form. I told you, that can't be true. But it is. We tried all kinds of medicines, holy water, and even folk remedies, but I wasn't able to take on a human form until Her Majesty touched me. Do you really think that makes any sense? Why not? Her Majesty is the star of Ishtar. I'm sure she cured me of my illness. Her Majesty has to be my soulmate. Utensil, please, I'm pretty handsome, aren't I? I'm sure I have what it takes to woo the Empress. Stop spouting nonsense. The Emperor and the Duke are her males, so why would she even spare you a glance? Humph. What if her brand were to appear on my body? That's how the Emperor found his mistress, right? Now that's called destiny. Like I said, Her Majesty is a human. Her brand won't appear on anyone. Who knows? She may be a human, but she is the star of Ishtar, and is deeply linked to us beastkin. But I knew as soon as I smelled him that I would be fighting over the same thing with him. What do you mean? Jasper, please do me this one favor. A favor? When you go back into the palace, take me with you. I need to see Her Majesty, in this human form. Checkmate. Well, you got me. Please go easy on me next time. Next time, we've been using the map I lent him as an excuse to meet up every week, but I wonder how many more next times there will be. I assume you will return to your territory once you retrieve your father's keepsake. Yes, I suppose I will have to. The people there must still believe that Roxanne is the cause of that disease. Would he be safe there? Actually, I heard about what happened in the Leopold territory. I believe you must have been framed, Roxanne. And I am certain the misunderstanding will clear up some day. Sepia, pardon me, Your Majesty, but His Majesty is here to see you. How sudden. Please ask him to wait for a moment. Yes, of course. I see why your maid was hesitating to let me in. You said you simply meant to lay rest to a rumor with another rumor, but that does not seem to be the case. We were only playing chess. Well, what did you intend to do after the game? Nothing at all. What brings you here to the Empress's palace, Your Majesty? Does a husband need a special reason to see his wife? Roxanne, I apologize, but would you head back for today? If you wish, Sepia. See you soon, Roxanne. Did you meet with the Duke out of necessity today? It sounded like you would be meeting him again soon. I have something to discuss with him. The Empress has something to discuss with the Duke? What a weak excuse. No matter how many times I meet with the Duke, it will certainly amount to less time than the hours that you spend with your mistress. Did you not just come from Tidy's palace now? Why are you treating me this way? Once you took in a mistress, I thought our relationship had simplified to that of Emperor and Empress. Why are you acting as if we've ever been husband and wife? Why must it be the Duke out of all people? Why is that so important to you, Your Majesty? Why do you despise the Duke so much? Is it because of his past? So you knew? And you still insist on keeping him at your side? I do not believe stories that cannot be proven. Did you choose to believe what was said without trying to seek the truth, Your Majesty? I am saying this out of concern for you. Even if I were to really take the Duke as my lover, his past would have nothing to do with it. All I need to do is fulfill my duty as the Empress. Am I wrong? Just as you are carrying out your duty as the Emperor. Haha, you? Actually taking the Duke as your lover? The person you are bound by marriage is me, Sepia. You often seem to forget who your husband really is. I can't move. Isn't that right? Why aren't you answering? My Empress can be a little too cheeky. Ah. I will say this again. A mistress is just a mistress. But you, Empress, are my wife. Do you understand that? Our relationship completely shattered the moment you decided to take in a mistress, Your Majesty. Do not twist the truth, Sepia. You are the one who rejected me first. Sepia, sorry, I do not think I am ready. I see, Demios is referring to our wedding night 5 years ago. Why do you look so shocked? Don't tell me you forgot already. I couldn't go through with it. It felt like I was instinctively repelled. I still don't know why this duty as the Empress you always speak of, would it not be that of producing an heir for the throne? It's already been 5 years. 5 years of you rejecting me. If you're in need of a partner in bed, ask Tidy. You're treating me like some animal. Does the Duke know that the Empress is barren? I suggest you keep in mind that I, your husband, shall be the only one to hold you. After all, it is a husband's right to ravish his wife, is it not? No! I don't want this. You should be wiser with your decisions, Sepia. Don't forget about your duty as the Empress. Demios. Ugh! You fool! How dare you assault the Emperor? You should have died outside the borders. Why did you have to return? I told you I'd be back, didn't I? I'm just keeping my word, that's all. You'll never take my place, ever. The Empress will never remember you. It looks like winter is almost over. You're right, you seem a bit down, Your Majesty. Is it because His Majesty took Lady Tidy to the winter estate? It even upsets me to think of it. His Majesty can be so cold. Don't worry. That does not bother me. What bothers me is what he said before he left. The duty of an empress that I have been avoiding. This duty as the empress you always speak of, would it not be that of producing an heir for the throne? My duty as the empress, how much longer will I be able to avoid him? Oh? That's Captain Jasper, and who is the one next to him? Greetings, Your Majesty. It has been a while, Captain. And this is Cridwar, the second son of House Cridwar. I have been eager to meet you, Your Majesty. Right. Pleasure to meet you. I've never met him before, have I? My brother was begging me to take him to the palace, so I had no choice but to bring him along. I also wanted to apologize about what happened at the victory celebrations. He must be referring to what Gallard Louv did. Gallard Louv. I heard that someone paid a hefty amount of bail to get him out of prison within a week. Could Tidy have paid that much money? No, I'm sure His Majesty ended up paying in her stead. It's all right. It was not your fault in any way, Captain. Still, as the person in charge of safety at the banquet, I would like to make a formal apology. And to you as well, miss? It's all right. So, why did you insist on coming here with the captain? Oh, I am looking for my fox. Someone told me that they had seen him within the Empress's palace gardens. I did see a red fox myself, actually. So he was yours. I haven't seen him recently, so I was starting to get worried. In that case, Your Majesty, would you help me look for my fox? Me? So you were looking after my fox, Your Majesty. I wouldn't say so. I only got to see him once. How did you come to lose him? He disappeared one day out of nowhere, and I looked everywhere at the manor, but still couldn't find him. I suspect he hopped into the carriage my brother took to work. Oh. That is where I first saw your fox. I see. Of course he would hide in a spot like this. He also tends to like beautiful women with blue eyes. What do you mean? Never mind. Shall we keep looking, Your Majesty? The bridge looks icy. Please take my hand. While I'm most repelled by daimyos, I feel so uncomfortable when I make any contact with men in general. I have gotten much better now, but still. But why didn't I feel the same type of repulsion with Roxanne? Your Majesty? Please, I wouldn't want you to slip. Touch your hand is very cold, Your Majesty. Are you feeling unwell? No, I'm all right. Shall we? Is it because I am touching a stranger? Every hair on my body is standing on end. It's so slippery because of the snow, but I don't want to hold on to his hand any tighter. As long as I'm careful, I should be Your Majesty. Who caught me? I told you, Sepia. You need to be careful when the ground is icy. Slow down. All right. Eek. I told you, Sepia. You need to be careful when the ground is icy. Daimyos? No. Roxanne, daimyos? No. Roxanne? Are you all right? Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just a bit startled. Anyone can tell you to be careful when the ground is icy. Come on, Sepia. What is the second son of House Cridwar doing here at the Empress's palace? We were looking for my fox. It would be best for you to continue the search alone from here on out. The icy ground is too dangerous for Her Majesty. And what brings you here to the Empress's palace? Oh, me? I don't need a special reason to visit Her Majesty. You may not understand what I mean by that, young lad. Don't treat me like a child. I apologize, but I must get going now. The Duke and I have a prior engagement. Oh. I understand. Then I shall come and see you again soon, Your Majesty. How did you know I was here, Roxanne? We were rather deep inside the garden. One of your maids told me where you were. Though I hesitated to ask her since she seemed to be having a nice time with the captain of the knights. It sounds like Betty has fallen for that captain. Just in case you did not know, Your Majesty, you ought to be careful of younger males as well. You never know what they may be hiding behind their innocent faces. What do you mean? The young fox of House Croudoir seems to want to become your friend, Your Majesty. My friend? I doubt that. Sepia. I would like myself to be your only friend. I've been meaning to tell you this, but you tend to say things that could be misunderstood, Roxanne. Is that so? But I sincerely mean everything I say. Have you found your lover yet, Roxanne? Oh, I couldn't stop myself from asking. Yes, but she was already married. Oh. I apologize for prying. I do not know what to say. It is my fault for being so late. She is not to blame. But I will have to wait and see whether her male is worthy of being her partner. Pardon? What do you? Never mind, we have arrived. The sun is already setting. The map, please show it to me next time. You should return before it gets too late. All right? Your Majesty, may you have a restful night. You too, Roxanne. Thank you for bringing me to such a beautiful place. You thank me too often. How could I not? I am so grateful to have you by my side, and that I have your brand on my body. Ah, Your Majesty, it's clear. His relationship with the Empress has worsened. I'm the one he chose to bring to the Winter Manor, not the Empress. Who would have thought I'd ever find snow beautiful? I couldn't sell anything today. The new Empress set up a workhouse? That's right. They said there would be free bread and water, so let's hurry. While beggars like us have to fight over bread and water, this Empress must be living luxuriously at her palace. This is nothing but disgusting hypocrisy. I will never have to walk on dirty snow again. I am going to claim everything the Empress has. I am so happy, Your Majesty, so very happy. You are always happy and grateful, unlike someone I know. Please do not look upon Her Majesty with such disfavor. If I were to cause a rift between you and the Empress, I fear that something frightening might happen. Are you afraid of the Empress? Yes, she hates me, after all. I do not believe that she hates you. She simply does not love anyone. Your Majesty, I heard that the cleansing ceremony will happen soon. Could I go to the ceremony as well? What? The cleansing ceremony is a holy ritual, reserved for only the Emperor and Empress, as descendants of the divine beastkin. Outsiders who have not been allowed to enter by the goddess cannot step foot in the underground temple. I apologize. I was a little jealous, so I could not help but ask. If only you could be my very own, Your Majesty. You always know just what to say. You are my joy, Your Majesty. Ah, Your Majesty, you have a guest, Lady Tidy. What is it now? Hello, white deer, how is that brand of yours? The first day of the year, the day of the cleansing ceremony. You should be wiser with your decisions, Sepia. Don't forget about your duty as the Empress. Thankfully, I didn't run into Demios again after that, but I can't avoid him today. You look so beautiful, Your Majesty. I'm sure this year will be a year of great fortune. I think so too. Thank you, you too. Shall we? Yes. The cleansing ceremony, a ritual that decides the year's fortune. The Emperor and Empress wade into the temple lake and stay up all night to wash away all evil. It's cold. I heard the water that flows into this place turns into seawater. I wonder how vast the actual sea is. What is on your mind? Nothing, I just wonder what the real sea would look like. You've never been? No. When we were young, he promised to take me to the sea, but I'm certain he no longer remembers. If you fulfill your duty as the Empress, I will take you to the sea as many times as you wish. He's talking about giving him an heir to the throne. Will I be able to accept him? Your Majesty? Are you all right? My head hurts. Your Majesty! He's burning up. Your Majesty! Let me go get some help. Please wait for a moment. Don't go, stay. Just for a minute. We need to get you help. It seems like you have a fever, Your Majesty. I am. Your Majesty? I am your husband. Say it. Wait, Your Majesty. Gasp. Sepia. You are mine. Mine. Gasp, he strangled me as if he really wanted to kill me. How could he? How are you feeling, Your Majesty? I am able to walk just fine. He doesn't seem to remember what happened last night. Your Majesty! Goodness! Why do you look so pale? Oh my! You have a fever! His Majesty fainted for a moment in the temple. Call for the palace physician right away. Yes, Your Majesty. Sepia. Gasp. Ha ha ha! Mine, yes. You are mine, aren't you? Yes, Your Majesty. I am yours. Let me take care of you until you recover. Why do you look like you're faced with a monster? Listen, everyone! This year, the Empire shall face a year of misfortune. This year, the Empire shall face a year of misfortune. A year of misfortune? The fortune of the year ahead is predicted as one of 5 outcomes during the cleansing ceremony. A year of great fortune follows witnessing a mysterious light in the underground temple and is the best of the 5 fortunes. Years of fortune and balance represent a year free of disaster in the empire. But a year of misfortune warns of a disaster that will affect the whole empire, and a year of great misfortune indicates a state of emergency, equivalent to war or calamity. A year of misfortune, he said. It's always been a year of fortune ever since Her Majesty came here. What can this mean? You need to rest, Your Majesty. Let us return inside now. All right. How are you going to find your father's keepsake at this rate? It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Yes, I'm aware, but keep looking. Of course, Captain. I know this approach will take forever, but I must find what my father left behind. That is the reason I returned to the palace, after all. Listen to me closely, Roxanne. Yes, father. One day, a black calamity will slither onto the back of a red-eyed divine beastkin and swallow the empire whole. So you must find the eye of the wolf and its mate that I hid in the imperial palace. They will protect you and the empire. Red eyes. That must be Demios, the current emperor. Any news from the Empress's palace? No, not yet. It's been 2 weeks since the cleansing ceremony, but I still haven't seen her. Don't worry too much. Since a year of misfortune has been declared, I'm sure Her Majesty has a lot on her plate. No, it's just that I miss her. The Empire must provide greater support to the vulnerable in such times of misfortune. The poorest of our people will be most affected. At least it isn't a year of great misfortune. If that had been the case, any new business would have been banned. Sepia. You are mine. Let's not think about that again, Your Majesty. His Majesty's attendant has come to see you. Shall I bring him in? His Majesty's attendant? At this hour? Your Majesty, I apologize for visiting at such a late hour. What is it? This is an imperial order from the Emperor. It is an order to prohibit the establishment of the charity department, Your Majesty. What? What brings you here in the middle of the night, Empress? Your Majesty. You are banning the establishment of the charity department? What do you mean by that? Oh, is that why you're here? This is no small matter. You must be aware of how important charities are. You only ever come to see me for such matters, Empress. With a year of misfortune ahead of us, we must take care of and protect our most vulnerable people. Ha! How touching. It's truly inspiring to see how much you care for your people. You are the ideal Empress. He's insulting me now. I shall take your generosity into consideration and do what I can as the Emperor to ease your burden. What do you mean? I have decided to give Tidy the entire budget you assigned for charity. What are you saying? Impossible. The establishment of the charity department was already decided, and why would that budget go to Tidy? You already have so much on your plate that I am letting Tidy take care of the charity budget, that is all. Demios. When a tempest rises, it is only natural for the weak to falter while the strong endure. How could he say that the people's suffering is natural? How could someone like this be the leader of an empire? It would be ridiculous to spend so much money on his mistress when it could be used to save countless citizens. Well, I will not stop you from running the charity foundation itself. I will leave that to your discretion, Empress. I understand that you despise me. But these people are your subjects as much as they are mine. and it is the duty of the imperial family to take care of them. It is not that I despise you, Empress, but that you resent me. I swear on my title as Empress that Tidy's personal budget will be finalized by this spring. So please, revoke your order to transfer the charity budget to Tidy. I will try my best to meet her needs with her budget, so I'm afraid that won't be enough to make this deal. If you wish to get what you want, you must fulfill your duty as Empress first. If you want to make that deal, come see me in my bedroom.